Alright, hey guys. Let's see here. Just go to my channel. We'll do manage videos. We'll go live. Create, go live. This here. We will refresh. Make sure the volume's off here. So we are live. We are live with excellent connection. Alright guys, opening the package here. So where did we leave off last time? We left off last time, as you can see, I'm using my character, which is a realistic kind of character here. Which is kind of cool, but a lot of people wanted to figure out how the. Do I have double audio going somewhere? Which is kind of cool, but a lot of people. All right, a lot of people wanted to figure out, or were asking me again about maybe hit play here. Let's just see. Getting metahumans to work. So again, let's see if I go back here. One of the people I would recommend checking out here is JS Films. He got this guy. This is a metahuman VTuber test. You can see this is a metahuman that he's worked. He did some custom work here on the face, into the eyes. You got a custom shirt there. This is VTubing with metahuman. If we go back, you can see he's actually done a couple videos now where he's reacting to videos with his metahuman there. And so how you would do that is as long as you're rendering it in Unreal. So I wanted to just see how that was. So I made just a simple character, tossed him in, and it is crazy simple. Now, in order to do render in Unreal and have your facial expressions and stuff like that, you need. There's two major ways that I know, like faceware and so you can see that I have this over here. This is the game capture. If I double click this specific window, sure. What? Magic your contact browser. So what I would do is that I'd hit like play or something, and it'd be working, and the window that I would choose would be like content. I'm not too sure why it's just showing that right now. Yeah, we can hide that for now. Anyway, but yeah, I had it working. But there's the two ways of doing it. Is if you have vFaceware. Let me try to pull this up here. Or faceware. It's just kind of like headset kind of thing. They have software that works with. They have a plugin that works with Unreal, and you can get the face expressions into Unreal. The other way of doing it, but these guys charge you monthly, I believe, for this stuff. You have to first get the rig and everything stuff, and I believe you have to pay like monthly for this. The other way is just to have an iPhone, and then you just use LiveLink, which is free. The girlfriend has an iPhone, so that's where I was testing this guy, and that's where I was testing this guy, and I had him working. If I look around the scene, all it is a green screen, so I can make it invisible with the chromo key, a camera, and the character, and a light source so you can see the character. That's literally all it is. As you can see here, I have the girlfriend's iPhone here, and it linked with the head. This just comes default when you install when you click on the MetaHuman blueprint. So this is the MetaHuman blueprint that comes when you just drag in a MetaHuman. So it's just works right out of the box. There's nothing really to it. But again, you might want to like edit this face here. So as long as you have an iPhone and you have LiveLink, you just gotta activate it. Make sure you're using the right IP address. It'll just pop up here. Click here, and then there's a bunch of troubleshooting stuff if you're having a problem. Yeah. Then if you want to edit that, one of the best places I suggest is Quixel or Mixer. Right. 1 second. I'm just gonna sign in. I realize I have multiple accounts, like work accounts and stuff like that. And that is why my Mega or my Quicksilver stuff wasn't working. Sorry, I just used a numpad there. Yeah, I use Mega Quixel. You could do new human, make a new thing called blank head, and I could go take this plane, add a custom model. I could go here. This is just the thing, so I could then like go into the layers, add a solid layer, right, and then change this to like a brown, you know what I mean? But what I'd probably have to do is I'd want to also export, which I should have kept that other one open. You'd probably want to export so this is my guy here. I think I should have him here. But yeah, you'd probably want to export the face skins and stuff like that with it. I do not have a MetaHuman. in this pack yet. See how this goes. Yeah, it's gonna be trying to put it to my other version. I don't know if I want to download, but yeah, you take the facial mesh, and it'll have a lot of all these stuff for the eyes and things like that, and then you could change the lip color and add different layers and edit the face, and then you would just re-import it back in, and then you'd have the result of this here where you could change and edit the guy. So I'll be doing that again. I started setting up and ran out of time, so I'll be doing with this guy. It's supposed to look like kind of like me, but I'm gonna put blood on his face and stuff, kind of like the VTuber I have right now, and then I'm gonna have more like a metahuman kind of style. But yeah, so that'll be cool. Trying to think of all the stuff. There is. Oh yeah, there's a quick video. If I go to my history, probably. Yeah, here. Open this new tab, go back to the home, just in case. So this is a quick video. So once you get the head in there and you actually have the hide knife, you can see how it has lips and stuff like that. And this person's just going to show you some of the things you can quickly do with it. Like, see, they're going to put like, you type whatever you want. And this looks like they're using Photoshop or GIMP. They're making a couple of tags here quick. And they're going to bring these brushes in. They're gonna bring these brushes in, and they could stamp whatever they want, put some triangles, edit the lips and stuff, and then they're gonna bring this in. And so once you see, he's gonna add this, so you can see they have the fully customized metahuman there. So I'm gonna add blood and everything like that. And you can see the guy added the eyes as well as the face and stuff, so you can have your realistic looking character kind of in there that you catered. And the difference is between the character that I have and the metahumans is that metahumans are fully customizable with the metahuman on the market. So you go to the metahuman creator, which is 100% free, and you can customize and create any character you want. And then you could bring it into something like I said, the mixer here, and edit it to anything you want. And then so you have your fully fleshed out customized character. Now if you wanted to be like a cat girl or something like that and add extra stuff, will have to bring it into Blender for that. And just add stuff to it. But for the most part, or you could probably add it in. The other cool thing about doing it in Unreal is you can actually make a scene, right? I was just making a green screen and erasing the green screen, but you could actually, if you didn't want to erase it, you just want a section where your character is actually being, instead of just invisible, you could have like a whole area, this whole area blocked off, and in the area it looks like you can actually design a room with a computer chair, everything like that. You can actually make it look like they're doing computer stuff, and then it's really easy on Unreal to like maybe set up animations so you can wave, high five, and do stuff like that. Yeah. So, that's that. I'll just throw in a face. Let's just get an LOD 0, just as an example. Yeah, I got this here. I'll just try to make sure that I can get my metahumans. I wasn't having my metahumans pop up for the longest time, and I didn't know why. And it's because I was using the wrong accounts. And now that I have the right account set up, I can get them. Now I just gotta set up mixer with it as well. What else? Okay, last time we were deleting a bunch of stuff. We're just getting clear stuff. As you've seen from the front here, I cleared out a lot of stuff. I think I cleared out most, and just getting everything working so that I could do a backup. And with that, I wanted to hop into the menu system. So again, I'm going to start using this. I'm going to have to clear out this whole thing with a lot of this extra stuff, because once, again, from looking at things, especially with the errors, and I remember this once I got the errors all over the place, once Easy Survival RPG Kit is coming out in July, I'll be migrating this kit into a version of the Easy Survival RPG Kit. So I will be doing one of the create projects, like you have the, because it will be a create project. Like if I go to Easy Survival, it is a create project. So once I create the project, it will be like this, right? And then I'll create another project, but name it Finding Home. I'll switch the logo out. I'll switch the splash out. I'll switch all the stuff out, and then I'll migrate this project into it. So again, if I'm migrating this project into it, I don't want to have too many things I gotta throw in there, because again, a lot of this stuff will probably be replaced, except for the maps. The maps are one of the things that will definitely be sticking around, and the things that are in the maps. Like the hospital level that I've been building. The hospital level is now here in this project, and the hospital level will be then transferred to the next one. In menus, this is what I got. I got a boot up level, and when I hit play, I gotta erase this screen here. I hit login, it's gonna pop me to the site. I accept my app, allow, login into the thing. Login's complete. It's gonna load. Take me to the main menu, I think. Did it freeze? Oh, it crashed. Interesting. Object core crashed. Something with the engine. CPP object core, something with the engine. Never had that before. So I will have to see if I can replicate that. See if I could do it again. See if that's the case. Or if it was because I was screwing with a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I just gotta close this here. Yeah. What's going on here? Yeah, I just got Unreal. Alright. Looks like a couple of projects have got updated. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do. That is right. Okay. Right now, Uppick is having a massive sale. So like, say even like my 47 items here that I have favorited, that I'm considering, look at all this. They're almost all on sale. Like, there's so much stuff that's on sale. Of course, the big tickets that I wanted, like the Voxel plugin, the Pro edition, and the Oceanology, which I really, really want, and this building interiors, because again, remember, I want a constantly growing building, and that would be a nice starting point. Of course, those three are not on sale. My luck, right? But yeah, there's tons and tons of stuff on sale. So you can go this massive sale here. What I like to do is click the 70% off or more. You could do from price lowest to highest if you want to just pick up a bunch of cheap items. Or if you want to see where you're getting the best discount, you can go from high to low. And because it's all going to be, because you clicked on the 70%, this is all going to be 70% off. So this is all the big discount stuff. You can see that I already own a couple of the big packs here. A couple of the monster packs I already have. I favorited this. I really looking at this pack here. It doesn't really offer much in details, but this company here is known for its AAA quality. Like when you get the assets from these guys, they don't mess around, and it is all military base stuff, which is kind of cool. Um, it's kind of nice, just nice kind of military base. Um, but I think this would be more, instead of like a military base, more like a bunker. Any of the fobs I've seen don't really look like this, but you know, could be more like American style or something. But using it as a bunker, you got like these nice shelving and everything like that, and meds and stuff. Again, AAA quality. It's a nice pack. So I definitely liked that one. I'm not too sure how long this sale goes to June 3rd, I guess. 215 pages of stuff, right? So, and they go up for like increments of 2, I guess, or there's pages. If you click on that, that's increments of 5, and you have the 15. But from characters to environments, there's a lot of stuff. The spooky horror undead bride looks like. That looks like a vampire version. Blood all over. Normally $89 on sale for $26. So like I said, it's a massive sale right now. Pretty good. Weather effects, abandoned pools, tons of animations. Lots of sales if you guys are checking out stuff. Wish I had the money. Right now, I'm kind of brokish. So let's see if we can make that error again. I was not having that error yesterday. I was just working away and everything seemed like it was working fine. All I wanted to do was this. And I hit login. Is it going to crash you? Oh, no. That's right. It has the pop up. I forgot. I had set that up. Allow. Close you. Should wait for the login. Yeah, because I'm supposed to have, this is supposed to be bubbling. Also, you should normally see the frame rate here. So it crashed again. I will have to fix that. Interesting. In the meantime, we'll go into the next point. I'll have to figure out what's going on. It must be something with the multiplayer. I was adding my own multiplayer stuff to it. And I'm not very good with it yet. Still learning, because a lot of it's Epic Online Services that I'm trying to work with. It's my first time working with it, and that's where that Epic Online Services thing pops up. Decals, trains, so much stuff. Alright. This keeps bringing me back to here. I think so. Finding home, maps, menus. So yeah, we'll open this up one more time. I just won't hit the so that's kind of what I wanted. I think that's pretty cool. So it has my logo, the Thunder Shock, the lightning, obviously, be able to sit there and control the volume. And then it has the Unreal Engine, the Unreal logo, because I'm using Unreal. And then it fades in with my screen there. I really like that. And then we'll open the menu here. Oh. My menu level broke sometime, at some point. Just the whole level, I just can't open the level. Interesting. And I haven't confirmed everything working, so I don't have a backup of that level specifically. That explains the crashes, though, because it's trying to go to that level, and that level's just crashing. It's just the level's broken. It's just gone. The level doesn't work anymore. Ooh, look at that adventure game anim set. Look at that old Western bar. So many things. So many things. So many games. Alright, well, we'll look at it here. So we want to go to Finding Home. We want to go to Maps. This time instead of menus, we go to a main menu. We go to this, remember this? These two levels we have? Ooh. That's interesting. And this is why we'll be migrating things into the survival RPG kit. So I know what happened now. So I just migrated that kit over to this package because I like the map. We could actually open that up. I don't think that's available in my main here. I don't think that's available here for me to access. It might be. Yes, it is here. Yeah, it's here. No, I'm not doing VR right now. Later we'll do some VR. I had this set up and I was gonna do character stuff, but I feel like so it's already getting into June. It'd be a waste to do any character stuff, especially if it's going to come out in July. Because I get 2 hours on Sunday, 2 hours on Tuesday, that's 4 hours. And there's about 4 weeks. So it's about 16 hours before the new pack comes out. And so I don't want did it break? Okay, no, it's still loading. So about 16 hours of work before that guaranteed should have time. Mine is actually, just to let you guys know, next Sunday and next Tuesday I will not be able to stream. I gotta put that into the Discord. Next Sunday and Tuesday, I will be in the field. I am still a Canadian Armed Forces member, and that's why I don't get that much time to work on this, guys. So I will be in the field. I will be doing military exercise. I will not be available. So, yeah, so less time with that. So if you're taking stuff like field exercise for a bit, and I get back from the field exercise, it's like Father's Day, you know what I mean? and it's already halfway through June. We're almost in July. If I start working on the character stuff now, it's pretty big waste of time. So it's just maps. So that is right. We could look into the content. Finding home maps. Example maps? Zero. Finding home maps, finding home. That's weird how that got set up. Oh, this is the old story mode maps. This is the first town and stuff. Yeah, I still have a lot of stuff. This is the old story. I gotta come back to this. I got the cabin, train yard. This is really good. Yeah, this is the old campaign. It's a good thing I still have a backup of absolutely everything. Like, some of this stuff might not even work. Just like those maps there. I could try to load it, and it might just crash, because the reason why these things are crashing, or the reason why this crashed, is because it has dependencies on the so this here, this was the map it was trying to load. I have this map, so when you hit play here, this didn't show up. I had the new UI from and I had the music going and stuff like that, right? So this is the kind of thing I had going, but even this, when you go to the world settings, it has a lot of this default game mode stuff from this pack, from the Easy Survival RPG kit. And when you migrated over, it created bad nodes because it was missing specific plugins. Plugins I wasn't aware that these guys are running, and they don't really mention. There's usually, sometimes they have like a migration tutorial that you can follow. Some of them are quite hefty, like 30 minutes to an hour of like, hey, make sure you got this plugin in, make sure you add this to this character, make sure you do that. And when you migrate stuff over, you won't get a bad node after you do all that stuff. But I was just testing, I just kind of threw it over, and I did get a bad node in the end. So since this is all migrated over, there could be a bunch of stuff that I had in here, plugins, or yeah, plugins and things, and like oh, another one was surface materials. The Easy Survival RPG kit has more surface materials than the survival game kit, so like wood and stuff like that. So if you're walking on wood, it would make different sound effects and stuff like that. So these kind of, when you open it up and you don't have these in the editor as surface materials that are available, it will error some of the because it's a project settings thing, and some of the code's looking for this project settings physics material, which doesn't exist, and so it'll error the code. And if you remove that from the blueprints, sometimes it'll just crash. It was working before, but it will just crash. So I had this menu set up in the other game, and that's what I was kind of working on. But when you're just looking at the basic levels, like this is usually a sub-level for the most part, and this is the great thing about level streaming and having them separate. Sure, right now this level might having a hard time, but I know if I go into the individual minor areas, like just the cabin or just the factory, just the town, because they're not relying on any character, they're not relying on any meshes or blueprints, they're literally just static meshes that were placed, or blueprints that were just using static meshes. there won't be any errors with them that would possibly pop up. Where these persistent levels use characters, and the characters have a bunch of dependencies. The cameras have a bunch of dependencies on things that were supposed to be there, and if they're not there, that's how it crashes. And again, when I'm changing, so this is a persistent system. This might crash. It could be using the old, because this was the old thing, could be using the old dialogue plugin that I had. In which case, this won't work. It'll just crash as well. Because I don't have the dialogue plugin put in here. The only plugin I have in this one right now is the Dungeon Architect, which I was fooling around with. Speaking of which, do I have... Because this could be broken for a while. I could just close it. Like, force close it. Yeah, I might just force close that task manager. Now that I guys showed you the map. So this is what I had up. Like last night when I was, Sunday night when I was working on, no, it was last night when I had to working on it. I had that, the Dream Dark Entertainment logo, then the Unreal logo, and I had the Finding Home title screen with the login. You logged in, and then bam, you hit this map here. And obviously, player, go to the character and stuff like that. And then I was getting it set up so it would go to a lobby next, because that's what we wanted to do. It looks like it's really fighting to go over here. So we'll close this because we're done with this guy. We'll see what it's look like. Oh. I haven't seen this map in a long time because I haven't been focusing on the main story yet, because I can't wait to get back to the actual just making the story and the campaign. But again, a lot of the basics I feel like got to be in there. And this story here with the park, the first town, the city area, the church, this was actually the original episode. So that's not the prologue that's currently in the live version. The live version has the prologue. This was the actual episode 1. Yeah, it looks like it's coming along there. So, I'm going to also be looking into... I could wait to be able to do that right now. Should I use my live link? Export to engine. No, there should be... Is it an error here? Okay, click on it. Download Mixer. I already got Mixer. Shouldn't be account settings. No, I'll close that quickly. See here, download settings. Oh, there we go. Yes. Back. Export settings. Oh, I can't do 5. I can do Blender. Unity. custom disk export. Oh, mixer. For this export, all exports. Yeah. For this export, specifically, to mixer, we just want the low HD0, the highest one. This asset can only be directly imported to Unreal and Maya, really. Not Blender. And it cannot be exported to Mixer. Darn. Let's set up a custom. Will it let us? Disk. Exact location. Kind of want to be my D drive. And if it's a custom, I want everything. I want it all. This is the reason. It won't let you. I guess you can't you can't export the and I can't go to Unreal because I have to do that in the engine. In order to do that in the engine, I have to re-download him. And I didn't want to do that. And the reason why I have to re-download it is because Quixel Bridge and the Quixel in your Unreal Engine are treated two separate things with two separate file folders and where they drop stuff off of. Now, I'm sure if you sit there, you could try to make it the same folder, but they still, from what I understand when looking it up online, they still won't see the same stuff, even if it's in the folder. So downloading stuff in here for me is quite useless for this stuff. I could download stuff here, but for metahumans, it's kind of useless. I do not want to download metahumans in here because then I can't move them or transfer them or do anything with them. But there's still other things I could do with like 3D plants and stuff like that. So, since I can't use that, I will kill this. We'll go to bridge. And hopefully I do not break you guys. And this will be good knowledge here. It happened before. Just medium quality, I guess. Overrides? I don't have any overrides. Alright, well, one engine is killing my CPU. The other engine is doing some stuff, and I'm downloading at high rate. Let me see as a good testing how my streams are going. You are not receiving good speeds. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Viewers will experience buffering. Okay. I don't have any viewers, so buffering shouldn't be too bad. Sake of getting this done right now. But it does seem like things are working over here. Again, this is a good video here. Yes. Character Creator 4 is being good. What the hell is it? Alright. We can take out the faceware. But yeah, any of the newer iPhones. It has to be a newer iPhone or to do the live link face, or I said faceware. The only two ways to get your rendering in MetaHuman. And I'm going to go the iPhone route because it is free-ish. There's two ways. One, you get it from a friend who doesn't use their iPhone anymore. That's an iPhone X or higher. Two, when you go to do your upgrade, you just get an iPhone. Like, I don't know if other people do it, but whenever I get to in Canada, like for contracts and stuff, every couple of years you could upgrade your device for free in a sense. But then you're sticking with them for a contract. So, oof, this is taking a bit. And oof, it actually loaded. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is the, you guys remember this is the kind of like its first level. Oh, it's still doing a bunch of navigation and that stuff. It's doing more loading stuff. Oh, that's sick. Oof. The frame rate is bad. This is good because things like this dresser here oh, this is unlit even. I get lit. Oh, no light. Go back to unlit. Things like this dresser here is a blueprint where I had the item thing work set up so when you interact it that you get the item. And then I was gonna edit this apartment store here. Yep. Nope, still have all the maps. So this map will be good. Again, I would actually add it to a better persistent level now. We'll get all this stuff loaded in. Frame rates all over the place. Should be better if I look out here though. And again, a map this size now, we are able to change to do world partition and stuff like that. So some of the stuff will change here. Oh, building nav mesh. I moved something by accident. And it's building a giant nav mesh. Oh, because this was using invokers before. Right. Alright. Let's go to content. Oh, I know what that is. No. I swear 100% for sure I was let's anyway, so we go to builder templates. We want this. Yeah, I don't know where it might have gone. But I swear that I actually started. Let's go to plugins. Settings. We want to show plugins. What? Okay. Well, I guess I have to do it again. Snap grid flow. Because it's 3D. Finding home. And so that's going to create a template for me. It's clearing existing world, I guess. I'm gonna cancel that if I can. Probably not. Alright. Sweet. Download is done. Because Dan can't wait for 5 seconds. So I have to have multiple versions of things open. Oh, I got two things. I shouldn't open the third. Maxing out my CPU here. Can do some buffering. Everything seems to be working okay. Should be. Details 10 0 10 minus 90. They gonna do 0. So face. And the rest of his beard and stuff like that. So this is like my regular face, I guess you would say. All the facial morphs. Auto saving. Oh, I don't have auto saving turned off on this. Sorry, I paused for a second. I'm just trying to think. I want the materials, the textures for this guy. And it's not going to be as simple as like just... I guess it would be head. What the head texture? Baked. So yeah, it does 0 to... So I guess it would be baked. LOD 0. Export this. I want this to be here. Edit. I want the normal. Export D drive there. I want the roughness. Export there. Blush and foundation. Do I want that? Is that a thing? Baked groom tips. Don't think I need any of that. So if we go to mixer now. Going over to mixer metahumans new. Bloody let's see here. Go custom model. Just get a face, no eyes to it anyway. And we go. Texture sets. Albedo. This should be main color. Roughness. Roughness. Normal. I do look quite shiny though. Layer. Normally it's supposed to have it. There's a face on his eyes. You can see it, but that's fine. That's where that YouTube video came in play. If I go to history, there's a way to it's tiling right now. Placement. Blend. Placement. Solid blend placement. And there's an arrow normal. Ah, here we go. Setting. We have this guy. Add solid layer. Albedo. We want to load. I want the normal color. And then I gotta go into tiling. There we go. It's looking a lot better. I'll just ignore the eyes. If I do roughness and I load roughness, I am very shiny. Why? Control Z. I will not load roughness. How about normals? Load normal. Oof. Again, I have other materials for the other parts of the face. I'm just worried about the skin area. Blood. I just downloaded one. Just got this. Paint layer. shape. Blood. Megascans downloaded brush. Okay. Let's try that. Viewport. Megascans downloaded brush. Ooh. It looks like the brush. Let's do like 5. It's doing stuff down here. Badoo. Paint noise layer. No. I want the opacity to be up. I want the beta to be red. Dark red. Just make sure it's not. What is going on here? Paint, albedo, metalness, displacement, curves, trigger. Like, mm-hmm. Gusset tile. But that should just be affecting the solid layer. This paint layer is its own thing. But how come when I go to paint it just does weird lines? This is mind-boggling. Erase tool, brush tool. Well, sorry guys, I'm not too sure why this is happening. Indoors 3D. Yeah, normally you would just take his face and add stuff. Again, it's just all these weird lines. It's not doing it properly. If I didn't screw something up, I think this guy would be cool. But even now, even with me hitting tiling on all these, it's still doing lines. How did I break this? That's still doing whatever it's doing. Do I need morph targets? Not the paint. When I re-import it in, I'm just looking for the material. I just want the material. I don't think I need the morph targets. Level of detail. Don't think I need level of detail. Vertex color. I think I might keep vertex color. So we will delete this and we'll file, save this. And we'll file new mix. Custom model.
notice.
This is another
of
great
that.
tutorial here for Fractured Fantasy. And he goes over how to do character.
A bit more difficult, but it's actually not that much more. So we're going to click on the BP. We're going to select the head. We're going to magnifying glass on the mesh. We're going to right click on this and asset action, export. We can put this into our same folder, MetaHuman Mixer, and we'll save that. Same settings are fine. Export that. Back in Mixer, we can go up to File, Open. The asset, the FBX has brought it in with the materials, and we don't really have to actually export or import any sort of files for what we're doing here. You can go over to Layers, and what we can do is we can right away add a smart material. Let's go ahead and do that. Looks like. I don't know how those are sand. Folder will open as well. Cool. Okay. Going out of Mixer, we now have 2 sets of folders. We can get rid of Bridge, and we have all these files. We have albedo, and you can see click on the face. Come with a lipstick mask, and so that on this emissive do is we're going to drive it, and what you can do is, because we made these parameters, you can actually go to the material.
Anyway, that's smart material. There was that crab one that we had. It was way down here. Organic carapace. I want like some blood and some horror kind of thing looking on. There's this head crab skin. See if this works better here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh. You guys like it out over there? Oh, I'm still streaming. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are still there, it was a problem with my export that was the problem here. Doing a bunch of render stuff here. Sorry about that, guys. I was like, what is going on? My computer's so slow. Like, even my VTubers looks like it's lagging out. With smart material. Seems like it takes a lot. But I think, like, for super quickness, I think I definitely found my, like, zombie skin. But yeah, this looks way better. So it's just how I was importing the mesh. If you guys watched that there, it's how we seen how we could import the mesh properly there. I think it's also going slow because it's still doing that thing over here. Oh, this is actually done. That is a lot of errors that it is upset with. But yeah, so this is pretty much the node system. So first it creates a 3D grid, 6 in the X by 7 in the Y by 3 in the Z. So it's this is about, it's always gonna be 3 stories high, but you can always change how many stories it is and how wide it is by how long it is. And then with that parameter, it's going to create a dungeon room. It's going to make alternate paths. We can make key rooms. It's going to create keys, locks. So yeah, it creates a main path. So nodes in which it goes from the start to the end. And then it creates key rooms. It creates alternate paths. It creates treasure room. Alternate path to the treasure room. Then it creates key and locks, spawns the items, and it spawns other items, and it finalizes, and it results. And this results in a little map where you can run around and get keys and stuff like that. These errors are stuff that it's complaining because I had migrated a bunch of stuff, and this is what I was talking about, especially when all these errors came up from me opening my other map. There's gonna be problems with a bunch of blueprints that need to be fixed. Whoop. There goes that. Oh wait, is that a different map? ALS player? Yeah, that was that one. Alright. Well, that's doing that. This is done here. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely kind of like zombie-like. So, now let's try to do that paint layer again. Let's try to add that like bloodstream to the guy's head. Yeah, this one here. Oh, I don't think this is the one that we liked. We could try this. That actually doesn't look that bad. It's just really small. Okay. Control's not doing anything now. Ooh. is going on? Oh, the Control Z did work. I hit it twice too. Is it gonna be trying to take off the whole skeleton skin? That, I mean, her crab skin I just put on? No, not responding. Darn. Like, there's so many different variables and stuff for this. Like, this is the most crazy kind of material. The metahumans are super flexible, even in engine, to change up and edit for make it foundations and all that stuff. Close this for now. Try to close this for now. Go to the home page on this and minimize this. Yeah, I broke it. Rendering targets. Oh, we back now? Okay. That's good. So, on the bottom, well, it's a liquid layer, not a headed layer. Oh, it's, well, this skin layer is really taxing on the computer. Add solid layer. So now, with the solid layer, I hide this here. I can load. And switch this to tiling. There we go. And roughness. Let's see if I load this, if this is still good. And then if I load normals, see if he's still shiny. Still pretty shiny. Normals, we could re-add the normals. It should have those normals in it. this paint layer. Let's bring this brush up a bit. You have like the blood. Paint. This is whatever is here is on top. So if I put this over here and I light this up, so I have that skin. Because whatever is up here is on top. So we go down here, there's that. If I take this off here, just visibility, it's that. So this paint layer is on top. Set colors. Well, let me set the color. Right, I'm just going to delete this paint layer and get a new paint layer. There's no set color. That happened once we got this going. Yeah, we just kind of broke it somehow. I think it's still in beta, so I think it's still pretty easy to break, so you gotta be careful with what you're doing, I guess. I think I'd want one with some blood and stuff going down. And then one like zombie version maybe. Cool. Let's just delete this for now. Add a solid layer. Put it at the bottom. And we'll go to normals. Oh my god. This whole time I had it on eraser. Jeez. Such a noob. Darker here. I'll make this brush way smaller. Just get this hand smear as well. all the different blood. And those are those. Surface smart material. Atlas decals. Blood. See if we could grab this here. They're gonna need the size a lot bigger. Yeah, it looks good. Stick it there. We might want some displacement. Let's do 1 and check that. And again. Ooh, it does this circle though. Oops. Carry albedo. Clone normal ops. If I just take the normal of it, the opacity of it, they're all JPEGs though. It's only PNG. Displacement. How about, so we go back to atlases. Close those. I want brush then. Blood. Ooh, actually, so nice. Alright. We gotta finish up here soon, so I just want to go back for one more brush here. What is this? It's like not. Okay. I want to go back to this guy. Just like get it like that, but I also want to get the displacement to like at least 1 for this guy here, and I want to darken this guy up. And I want to put that right here. Oh yeah. I want the lips to be a little bit better. A little bit more normal color. It's gonna be way down. Even less here. Doesn't seem like it's doing it. Either way, I think this is a successful save. Yeah. And then we'll bring, after this is done saving, we'll bring this guy in. And we'll try him out. Look it up, guys, but it is after 11, so I'm gonna call it. Sorry about the legginess this time around. But yeah, just getting some stuff downloaded and things. I don't know why it's still. Oh, it's showing green now. Let's see. I don't know what is running